Hello again, this is Alex Anist doing a series of videos on basic open chords. You're going to want to have some sort of a chord diagram page. If you're a student of mine, you have access to this one, but these are all over the internet. I'm going to teach A major and D major. I previously taught A minor, now I'm going to do A major. So, for an A major chord, these three strings, your D string, G string, and B string, you're going to be playing on the second fret of all three of those strings. So the typical way to do that is index, middle, and ring finger all in a row. So my ring finger is on the second fret of the B string, my middle finger is on the second fret of the A string, and my index finger's on the second fret of the D string. Now if you're like me and you've got big fingers, that means that this index finger is way far away from the fret. And so I actually don't play the chord this way. Instead, I reverse these two fingers. Okay, so what that means is my fingers are like this, all jammed up. So my ring finger is on the second fret of the B string, just like before. My index finger is on the second fret of the G string, and it's really pushed up as far as it can go without pushing this finger over. And then my middle finger is on the second fret of the D string. Okay? Now, when you play this chord with the right hand, you're only going to need 5 strings. If you accidentally hit the low E string, it's not the end of the world, but you don't need it. Okay, so that's the A chord. And another reason I like to use this particular A chord is because I'm going to remove these two fingers, and this index finger is going to slide up a little bit, and I'm going to go right to my D chord without moving. And A and D go together a lot. So A, D, A, D. So for a D chord, index finger right up next to the second fret of the G string. Your middle finger, your second finger, is right up next to the second fret of the high E, and your third finger is right up next to the third fret of the D string. Okay? That's it. That's your D chord. And for that, you're going to use 4 strings. Okay? Now, if you accidentally hit the open A string, that's fine, but you really don't want to hit the low E string because that note doesn't belong in the chord. So if I play this D chord but I hit the low E, pretty much sounds like a mess. And we don't want that kind of a mess. So we've got A to D. And just like with my other videos about open chords, just strum 4 of each chord. And if you start on A and go from A, B, C sharp, D, that's called a 1-4 chord progression in the key of A. If you start on D, D, E, F sharp, G, A, that's a 1-5 chord progression in the key of D. And again, I will address that sort of the music theory, chord theory in another video, but it's just good to know that these chords go together nicely. All right, so at this point you should know E minor, E minor, G, A, D, A minor, and E. So that only leaves C, D minor, and F, which I'm going to address in another video. Thank you. Have a great day.